Hey guys, it's Kevin Haunt Dermott here. I'm in our cemetery, and why am I in our cemetery? It's because it's time for another episode of It's Haunted. That's the series where we tell a ghost story without a script and we film on location. And guess what? Today, I was by myself. Katie is doing some work. Sheena's at a friend's house, and I was wondering what I wanted to do, and it hit me. I figured I would try and film without any idea of what I was going to do, and I decided that I was just going to go with a story off the top of my head, and it hit me. I started driving around filming on locations, and I told the story. And this one we call Closed at Sunset. Check it out, guys. This story starts in this spot. About 26 years ago, there was a report of a beast. Somebody was driving by and they saw something coming out of the woods. Something large, about 7 feet tall, full of dark fur, and walking out of these woods right out along this path and onto this road. A local man reported to police that he saw this creature walking out from those woods onto this road and crossing the street right before his car. That was the first story, but there were many more after. Now, most of the stories that occur here have been at nighttime. But one of the stories that happened that I was told, this is probably the second sighting, about another 20 years ago maybe. Right by this tree, there was a jogger along this path, came across the creature. He said he was running down this path, and as he crossed this tree, the creature crossed in front of him. He started running the other way. He stopped, started running back, and never stopped. He ran back to his car, kept running along the path, and he could hear growling behind him, but he just kept going. Finally, he got to his car and drove away. Never saw the creature again, but he saw it, and he also reported it right here in this spot. Most of the stories happen at night, but this one happened during the day. It's crazy. I'm a little worried to be out here because I know even though they close this park at sunset, they make sure. But this thing has been seen during the day, so I am risking my life coming out here to tell you this story. But there's so many more stories to tell. Right out by this creek, there's another story, a sighting of the creature. It was splashing through this creek as somebody was walking by on this path to head to the park. It was a family, and it was just getting dark. It was just around sunset, and the family came walking along this path. They heard splashing in the water and looked and saw the creature. They said it looked like a large wolf-like creature, and it looked up at them and growled. And of course they got out of there as soon as they could. They quickly ran, and they never saw anything come after them, but they were scared because it was looking at them like it wanted to come after them. That's what they reported. They were lucky to escape because there were a few times where they found bodies of people who did not escape, and they could only assume that they were killed by the creature because it was within this park after sunset. But right here in this spot, the family lived to tell the story. Like I said, not everybody survived that creature. About a year ago, in that rubble down there in the clearing, they found a body all torn up, slashes across the body, skin torn up. Something large had crushed his bones, and he had been bitten with sharp teeth. Whatever it was must have been severely strong, took him down and mangled his body, ate part of his flesh. That was one of the victims who have not survived this creature. Right down by that rubble, that's where he was found. Yes, there was another body found floating in this river. It had been attacked by something. Nobody saw it happen, but many speculate that he was attacked by Yes, the very same creature that has been spotted in this park. He was floating in the water, body all torn up. Something had eaten him, most of him, and then found in this river. Who knows where it happened. He could have been floating in this river from further down in the park, but he was found and had been attacked and killed by something and eaten. The only thing large enough to have done that. What had happened to this gentleman was something very large, something very strong. Just like the other body that was found in that rubble, in that clearing in the park, this gentleman was found in the same state. And there were more. There's tons more. I'm not going to go into all of them, but I will tell you one more story at the very least. Because right down here in this river, a man was found, and he had definitely been attacked by something. Way back in that area, long before construction started here, there was, yes, another body found back there, mangled, mutilated, and yes, speculated that he was attacked by the very same creature that has been spotted in this very area. There have been multiple bodies found variously in this area. All share the same MO. Destroyed, mutilated, and partially devoured by something that must have been larger than them. There's been at least 3 or 4 bodies found in this very same area. It's definitely a hot spot for the creature. But it is here along this path that the majority of sightings have occurred. And I'm beginning to fear for my life as I'm here. The sun is about to set, so I better get out of here soon because, wait, I hear some rustling. What is that? All right, guys, there you go. Like I said, that one is called Closed at Sunset. It was about a creature. I came up with it off the top of my head. I had nothing to do today. I decided I was going to try and make a story off the top of my head, and I filmed it. All right, guys, that's about it. Happy haunts. See you on the next video, and subscribe to our channel. Bye, guys.